Also, it's very loud.
Yep, very loud, very...
Oh my god, no!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 2 of the V8 911. Well, actually this is like part 7, but this is part 2 since the car has been all done, fully swapped. Last video we said adios to the flat 6 to make room for the 500 horsepower, fire breathing, American bald eagle screaming V8 engine. And boy, does this thing rip, and you guys are about to see it be put to the test because we are driving it 400 miles home. It should make it, but then again, you know, nothing ever goes as planned with YouTube. We'll also be showing the car to my brother for the first time. We're picking up Sasha from the airport, so we'll get her reaction sitting passenger seat to this thing doing a pull and see what she thinks of the car. And we're in Las Vegas, so it's always a good time. So without further ado, let's get to it. Passenger to react to the new car. So what do you think, first impressions? A gold Porsche.
It definitely stood out from all the other cars pulling up at the airport.
Right.
I had no trouble spotting Jeffrey. Also, it's very loud.
Yep, very loud, very...
Oh my god.
So I know the airport was crazy and I just tossed you in real quick, so you didn't really see much of the exterior. When we get to the parking lot, we'll give her a full proper walk around to see what you think of everything. I taught you about Porsches. Remember that they all have flat 6s usually and that they have a very distinct sound. This does not sound like a Porsche, right?
It does not.
It sounds kind of like your dad's Camaros that he would work on at the house, right?
Yeah, why is that?
That's because we have a massive Camaro engine shoved into there, literally out of a Camaro. Your favorite car. So this is like 50% DNA your favorite car, basically. It takes all the good things from a Camaro, it takes the good things from a Porsche, and just like makes a baby. And now we have this.
Oh my gosh!
So she's automatically a really big fan of this car because it's powered by her favorite engine, basically, kind of in a way.
I love Camaros. Are you planning to drive this to Arizona?
That's the plan, back to Arizona, so I gotta not break anything. But how can I resist when... idle, you can feel the whole car shake, and that's because it's a cammed V8, which is totally the opposite of a flat 6. Like,
oh, I like that. You're right.
See that? Feel that? And with the windows down, you can, you know, hear that little rumble. Classic V8 sound.
Jeffrey, be careful. Oh my god. Jeffrey.
Title: Scaring my girlfriend in my V8 swap Porsche. Whoa, Janet Airlines, that's so cool. That's the plane that goes to Area 51.
Are you serious?
That's secret government plane. That's not passengers on there.
Oh my god.
That's sick. I've never seen one of those.
Oh my god, no!
No, the water!
No!
Shoot! I forgot I left the water cup. I was wondering what splashed up. I forgot the water cup. I knew that was going to be a problem not having a lid.
Yeah, leave it to Jeffrey to just a red solo cup, like 2/3 full with water. Jeffrey, I can hold the cup.
Yeah, if you just hold it, it won't fall. Audio, 901 aux. Oh, here we go. Ha. Hasn't been turned on in like 3 years. It's like, I'm back alive. God, this is ancient. Frequency select. Alright, it works.
Let me see the Camaro engine.
Alright, she wants to see the Camaro engine. There you go, you ready? Go ahead, open it up. The party trick of this car. It was love at first sight. Look at that. Look how like shiny and nice. Leasey Parts over in Maryland, working magic, supplying this LS3 for the build. That's what makes this car so quick. But that's just the boring engine stuff. Tell me what you think of the exterior now that you can see it. The gold, what do you think of these exhaust pipes? They put these on. The tail lights, these are all different. Previous owner did all these mods. The wheels, what do you think? You've never seen this car, right?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh.
I literally love it. I love it.
You don't see gold cars too often.
I literally can't remember the last time I've seen a gold car. It looks amazing now. Also looked amazing in the sun.
Oh yeah, it glows in the sun, I'll tell you that. What do you think about the stripes? This is a Porsche thing. Are you a fan or should it be all gold?
I like the stripes.
You like the stripes? Okay. I like them too because they go well with the black wheels, the black lip. It's got a whole gold and black theme going and it's in really good condition, so why unwrap it? It's here.
Unwrap it?
Yeah.
Who even put that idea into your head?
Right? No, some of the viewers are like, oh, unwrap it, it's not factory, like, can't be doing that to a Porsche. No, I like it, full send, life's too short. Sasha approved?
Of course.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. To Phoenix we go.
Day 2.
First cold start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just like that, I am back from Vegas. We got the 911 sitting pretty amongst its brothers and sisters here at the JR Garage. It's finally back in the stable, running and driving with the big old LS3 in the back. So before it gets dark here, I'm gonna take Christian out for his first ride in the LS Swap 911 and see what he thinks. Obviously, he hasn't seen it yet since I was alone when I picked it up in Vegas since he was busy, but the time has finally come.
Taking me for my first ride? What do you mean? I want to drive this thing.
Hey,
I can handle it.
There's a lot of power. Maybe I should drive first and show you how it works, you know? It's a little different from when we last had it.
Well, 0 horsepower when we last had it, up to
500 horsepower.
500.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, just kidding. This thing's pretty easy to drive. I don't think you'll have a problem with it, but it does spin those rear tires pretty easily.
Shoot.
All that power going through rear wheel drive. I saw a lot of comments asking if it was all wheel drive or if we converted it to all wheel drive. And what's cool is the Renegade team can do the Carrera 4 or the 4S or the turbo or whatever. They can take the existing Porsche all wheel drive and carry it over with the V8s. That would have been kind of sweet, but then again, being rear wheel drive, we're saving a little weight and we get that cool, you know, rear wheel drive sports car feel. So it works. I'm happy with it. We just got to make sure the tires are warmed up.
So this is just the narrow body car. How wide are these tires?
305s. Wow, we have 305s on the back. That's pretty good.
And it still spins them?
And it still spins them. Okay, fire it up because you're gonna love the way this thing sounds. Okay, here are the keys, Christian. Ooh, Jay, you're here too. You'll hear the cold start. Perfect timing. Might take you for a ride too if we got enough sunlight. What are you trying to do? Remote start?
Yeah.
Funny you mentioned that. The Camaro SS that this engine came out of, it has remote start.
I kind of want to hear it from the back though.
Oh, you'll hear it. You'll hear it either way. It's not gonna sound like that flat 6 anymore. Their first cold start with the Carrera SS. Oh! Yeah.
It's got a cam too.
Yeah, it's cammed. Oh my gosh. The amount of purists we've pissed off doing this swap. I tell you, the comment section in part 1 is juicy. We got the crowd that absolutely loves it, and we got the crowd that absolutely despises it and says that it is sacrilege and we are ruining the Porsche name. Comment down below which camp you're in.
Full startup on that thing. I mean, it's a Chevy engine for sure.
Oh, he already stalled it. Yeah, what's new? You know what?
Hey, you told me you stalled it when you picked it up
Okay,
in Vegas. So.
I stalled it too.
Oh, no, I'm just quieting it down for the neighbors.
Oh yeah, there you go. So you're saying it's deceiving because it looks like a normal Porsche.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, you're expecting, you know, the beautiful sound of a Carrera S, right? And then you start it, cold startup. I mean, that's a Chevy engine. I can't imagine when you're driving it around and you're doing those pulls. I mean, sure, a head turner just from the sound.
Anyone who knows cars would quickly know that something is off here. When I was driving up and down the strip, the amount of people I had screaming at me, "Rev it! What is that thing? What kind of motor you got in there?" It's hilarious. So if you know, you know. I can't wait to take it to some car shows. Okay, there you go. What do you think?
I like it. Hardly any exhaust, just loud and mean and aggressive.
Isn't it crazy how they crammed it all in there? But look at all this room.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room for twin turbos in there.
It looks like this thing was meant to be in here.
Right? It somewhat looks factory. If you didn't know cars at all, and you just pop the hood, somebody would think, okay, cool, Porsche motor, what am I looking at?
It looks even easier to work on. Spark plugs?
Yeah.
This is what we were messing with the Cayman?
You're not supposed to say that. They don't know about that car yet.
Oh.
Oh, cut the cameras. Oh my gosh. I can't make this up. Oh no, where'd the car go? Well, I guess the engine's shot. that's that. Yeah, Scott says all the maintenance is easy to do. I mean, I think we're chilling. This is gonna be a sweet ride. Should be pretty problem-free. We will upgrade the front radiator. Scott and team already said, hey, especially in Arizona hot summers, you're gonna need to flow a little more coolant and get some bigger, beefier radiators, because these are stock with 128,000 miles. They do the job if you're not in stop and go traffic and such. Eventually we will upgrade those and maybe add an oil cooler as well. So comment down below if you know these swaps, but I think those are the next two things that we'll probably do to prep it for summertime. But we still have the factory air conditioning. We have the power steering retrofit, so it's a very like drivable car. So I'm really looking forward to it. Speaking of driving, we need to hit the road. Oh my gosh, that'll never get old. All right. Oh man, where'd that bird poop come from? We gotta watch this thing. It was a long 500 miles. I can't believe I made it with no issues. It just was cruising down the road at 75. Maybe around like 60, there was a little bit of drone, but that like 70, 75, it was perfect. Very little drone, especially for how loud the exhaust is. You would figure it would be kind of annoying on the highway, but no, this was easy peasy.
All right, Jeffrey tells me we gotta talk pretty loud to get over the sound of this engine and exhaust. So hopefully you can hear us. Jeez, I feel like I'm leaving the pits in this thing.
Yeah, that sounds like some NASCAR.
So I've never driven one of these 911 transmissions before, like kind of mounted backwards, rear engine, mounted however. I think it's different than what's in our Boxsters and Caymans, right?
Yeah, it's funny how they mount them differently. The Caymans and such, the transmission's all the way in the back, but the 911, the engine's in the far back, transmission's in front of it.
All right, let's see what this thing's all about.
And that's 60. Yeah, it's a nice consideration. Seriously, if you're Eddie Nino Sabi, Mr. Wish, now the killer was like, wow.
That's pretty effortless though. That was
wow.
Like not dramatic.
Yeah, then you spin the tires.
Yeah, and that was all the juice.
That was a really good launch. Shoot, where's the V-Box when you need it? Everybody's curious, the 0 to 60 on this thing, or like the quarter mile, would it beat like a 996 turbo or a GT3 or even like a 997 turbo? Probably not 997, maybe a stock 996 turbo, but definitely a GT3, which was the goal. Gosh, this video is supposed to be me scaring people, and here I'm the one getting scared.
That was pretty good.
Oh, look at this. We found our first competitor. 991. Oh, you want the smoke? Oh, you don't want the smoke? Oh, yeah, he's scared. He's scared. Yeah, go ahead.
Turbo S. I don't know.
Holy. Yeah, I'm shocked the tires are hooking up like this. Maybe it's because this Arizona blacktop, the sun just set, but it was cooking all day and it's really sticky and hot. I don't know. Wowee. Okay, so Christian approved.
This is a keeper.
Dude, that's unreal.
I forgot, this car still has the Porsche factory traction control. The please save me, the PSM button.
Bro, oh my goodness.
Brakes work.
Dude.
Oh man.
Heck yeah.
Gosh, I gotta rewire my whole way of thinking because, you know, like braking distances on a normal Porsche in that length,
exactly,
I would have plenty of room.
Yes.
But here in the V8, you're going so much faster. So what happens if we go traction control off? Does that
time to find out?
see if it still hooks up the same?
Dude,
holy crap. Okay, this thing is ridiculous. That's with traction control off and it still hooks up that well.
What was Sasha's reaction? I want to try to imitate her.
Oh gosh, she's squealing like a little girl,
Squealing
as,
like a girl.
as you would expect.
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey! No, she literally was saying,
Really?
Jeffrey, stop!
If you guys are contemplating, if you guys have a Carrera S, Go see Scott in Vegas.
There you go. Especially any Porsche with a blown engine. Oh,
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, this is too much fun. All right, there you have it, Jay. What do you think?
It's unreal. Completely different beast. I mean, Porsche Carrera S, gorgeous car, fun car. It's no longer a Porsche. It has the gorgeous aesthetic of a Porsche.
Right. It's a whole new beast.
It's a whole new beast. So yeah, if you guys have a Carrera S, especially with a blown engine, no brainer. Take it to Scott in Las Vegas. This is a completely different car.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Why spend all the money to replace with an expensive Porsche engine? The price probably ends up, yeah, actually probably being less with the whole conversion than putting in an expensive, you know, replacement Porsche engine. Probably way less. So I don't know. Check with Scott. Their number and email will be linked down below. They can get you a quote, you know, to talk exact numbers. Every car's different, but like he said in the last video, the 997, 996, 911, one of the easiest cars to swap. Of course, they do the 944 turbos. I really want one of those again. Ever since we sold Ellis, we kind of miss having one in the garage. That one is the biggest no-brainer out of all of them because you don't have to change much. You keep the original transmission, the original brakes. You just drop in an LS1 and then you have an absolute missile on your hands. So this will probably be the first of many we do with Renegade. There you go. I just wanted this to be a fun little reaction video showing my girlfriend reacting to the car, Christian and Jay, of course, and me reacting again. This thing, it's ridiculous. I've never done a straight line launch like that, and this thing just hooks and books. Again, I don't know why it hooks up so well, because in Vegas, you guys saw earlier in this video, I was like fighting for traction, but here, I don't get it. But we're only gonna get better from here because we're gonna throw on new rear tires just to be safe. Throw on those upgraded radiators and the new oil cooler. We'll be off to the races. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe for more Porsche content. The next like 6 videos are all gonna be Porsche related. Not V8 Porsche related necessarily. Yeah, let's just say we bought some more cheap auction Porsches. Christian already spilled the beans on one today, and you guys aren't gonna wanna miss that. So subscribe if you're new. We're always buying, selling, wheeling and dealing in cool cars. But Porsche as of late, that's been our bread and butter, and we're really, really enjoying them. The only thing wrong, exterior-wise, is this light is not quite working. It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't.
But these aftermarket lights
Do take the car up a couple notches, look like 991.
They do look really cool, not gonna lie. Same with the rear. So when we replace this one, we're definitely gonna have to go with this upgraded look again because it looks super cool. Previous owner did a great job modifying this car to make it look as it does today. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.